how to generate high quality leads for law firms within 48 hours without SEO or owning an expensive website in 2020 and many years to come. What's up, guys? My name is Jordan, and I run a marketing agency, and we specialize in generating high quality leads for law firms, small or big. And today I'm going to be sharing with you my top 3 secrets to do so. This works in any niche of the law, and I know you guys are busy, so I just want to hop right into it. So this is one of my actual client's account. He is a criminal and family lawyer, but since we've started and he's been seeing so much results, he actually just wants to focus on getting more criminal cases. So he has invested over a little bit over $40,000 into the criminal lawyer campaign, and he's been with us since April. We are now in September, so it's been a good 5 months. And in total in total ad spend, he spent a little bit over $50,000 in advertising with my company. So this is just one client of mine, and I have many more, but I just wanted to share, this a little bit of statistics with you, just to kind of prove that I actually do manage attorneys' accounts. All right, so here is his call log within the last 30 days. In the last 30 days, he's received 62 calls. So, I mean, he wouldn't be investing this much money for this long if he's not getting a return on investment. So he's definitely getting a really good return on investment. He's actually been one of the better clients that I've worked with. They're happy, we're happy, they're getting results, we're providing results. So it's a win-win situation for both parties. And so I wanted to share with you the top 3 secrets to generating high quality leads within 48 hours. Now, secret number 1 I'm going to be sharing with you, secret number 1 I'm going to be sharing with you guys is how most lawyers are currently marketing and why they're not generating many new clients, and this is costing them thousands of dollars, and they're leaving a whole bunch of money on the table. All right. Secret number 2 I'm going to be sharing with you guys is the number 1 way for lawyers in any niche of the law to generate high quality leads that actually turn into clients fast. And then the last secret is how you can generate 4 times as many leads for your business in the next week just by using this strategy. And as a bonus for just watching this video and going through this training with me, I'm going to be providing you guys examples of actual ads, high converting lead generation pages, and real results, so that you can actually just use this training for yourself and start landing clients by next week. And so let's cut through the hype. I know you guys are busy. Let's just get to it. And so I want you to think about this logically for yourself right now. If your law practice was to, be shut down in the next week, if you were unable to get some new leads, how would you generate new high quality leads that would actually turn into signed clients for your law business fast? Well, let's look at your options. So this is what most law firms, most lawyers, this is how this is what they're doing right now. So let's look at what they're doing. They're doing newspaper, which, it's outdated. It goes stale pretty quickly. Billboards, they get expensive and they go stale. Television, they're very expensive with a low return on investment. They're doing radio, which it also gets outdated, and you're also getting a low return on investment. Doing Yelp, definitely a low return on investment. Facebook ads, you're also getting a low return on investment. And then there is Google. And this isn't about SEO. And so what is the biggest difference between Google and all the others? I know that most law firms, they're getting contacted every single day, doing SEO. And maybe you have done SEO in the past, and you know how that goes. So I wanted to tell you a little bit why Google is king. So when a client is searching on Google, or a potential customer is searching on Google, they are a red hot lead because they are searching, finding, and calling you for your services. They've already taken an action, and they're much closer to becoming a client rather than someone who you are trying to disrupt with advertising, such as billboards, television, radio, and other things. So let me introduce you to a little thing called Google Ads. It's actually not called Adwords anymore. It's just called Google It's just called Google Ads for now. It's not letting me edit it, but it is essentially a PPC advertising platform, and PPC just means that just stands for pay per click, and that means you only pay when someone actually clicks on your ad. So you're not being charged for no reason. If people are actually clicking on your ads and looking for your services, that's when you are paying for that. So this is why you cannot ignore Google anymore. So unless you've been living under a rock, we all know that, online advertising and just the internet in general is increasing every single year. And you can see that here. So by the end of 2012, I mean, we're in 2019, 2020 now, but you can see there are, what is this, 1.2 billion trillion searches a year, guys. So every single day there are a ton of searchers. What I'm trying to say is there is a lot of volume going on, especially with Google. Google is the #1 search engine on the internet. So anytime someone is searching for your services, you want to show up. If you're not showing up, you're leaving a ton of money on the table. And so we want to show our ads. We want to appear on Google so that we could start growing our business and start growing your law firm. The #1 way to generate high quality leads that actually turn into clients in 1 week or less. And I don't want to knock on SEO or anything. I think SEO is a great service, but it is a great long-term investment for a business. But there's really only one way to generate high quality leads in less than 1 week and be at the top of Google for hundreds of different keywords and keyword variations. Whereas SEO may take, anywhere from 6 to 12 months or longer to achieve results. And even then, Google can change their algorithms anytime. So you would have to start all over again with SEO. And so the answer is Google Ads and the huge advantage it gives to local business. And I want you to see an example below. So for example, if I was to search up a personal injury attorney in Las Vegas, we have top 3 links of the page are going to be ads. And so you can see that if we're looking at the #1 ad here at the very top, you can notice that there is a Google location, there is a site link extensions, there's the location extension right here, all integrated within the ad within the first ad here. So you can see this compared to these other 2 ads, and we could see that this ad campaign is more well put together because it's taking up more real estate on the page. If you're getting more real estate, you're gonna get more eyeballs, you can get more clients, guys. So #1 right there, we just want to have the campaign set up or the ad set up correctly. And here's another example here. If I searched up DUI lawyer in Los Angeles, the first top 3 links are going to be ads. And then you have the Google locations here. And then we're going to have the Yelp link. And then finally, I had to zoom out on this page to finally see the #1 ranked SEO, which is this DUI lawyer here in Los Angeles. So as you can see, if you are still doing SEO, you're still not really at the top of the page of Google. Whereas if you're running ads, you're right here, which is where all the eyeballs are coming from, especially if they are a red hot lead just looking for answers. They're going to click on your ad and you're going to be able to convert them into a new paying client. So why do most Google Ads campaign fail? I've heard, but Jordan, I've tried Google PPC or heard that Google PPC can be expensive and it just didn't work. So with anything, Google Ads can be expensive if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't have this one little secret working for you. I want to show you the secrets to success that very little people are doing when advertising on Google and how you can generate high quality leads without making it expensive, right? So anything can be expensive if you don't know what you're doing. Maybe you've tried it yourself. Maybe you've hired a company that hasn't produced results for law firms and you guys probably might have wasted your money. So the one of the reasons why Google campaigns fail is because they have either no landing page or an awful landing page. This is when you're sending traffic to your expensive website that you paid for, and your website's just not converting any of these leads into clients, or any of these traffic into leads, I should say. So a good landing page can actually instantly double or even triple the amount of leads that you're currently getting. So you can oftentimes double the amount of leads you're getting for the same amount of money being spent just by having a good high converting landing page. And so I wanted to show you an example of a real and actual and awful landing page. And this is someone's website here. You can see that there's no real call to action. There's a bunch of links here, and they're searching for answers. They need answers. They need a call to action. They need a phone number to call and to get some answers here. And we're being distracted. So humans, especially on the internet, we do not have a long attention span. You have a couple seconds of their attention, and if they don't see what they like or they're not getting some answers, they're leaving. So they're going to go to a different website, and you have just paid for that traffic that did not convert into a lead, guys. So that's why you're wasting money. So we want to have high converting landing page, and I have examples of high converting landing pages for you. This is a good landing page. Number one is Jacoby and Myers Law Offices. They are car accident lawyers, and as you can see here, they have a call to action. They have a phone number that you can call. They have a video on their landing page, and basically this landing page is built to increase the confidence of the potential leads, the potential prospects, and to get them to call this phone number and become a client. Here is another example of a landing page. They have a very clear action. They have the pricing. They have benefits of why this lead should work with their firm. And this is a lot better than the awful landing page that I've showed you. So I want you to see, just looking at your own website, does your website have a call to action, a good call to action, basically a high converting landing page? Here's another landing page. This is a bankruptcy attorney, and you can see he has his pricing, he has his call to action. There's a free consultation, and his phone number. So, landing pages are pretty much, it's so important. It's almost a make it or break it with your campaign. And so Google landing pages, or good landing pages, have a direct effect on your law firm's marketing costs. And the metric that reflects this number is the cost per lead, or CPL. And you can instantaneously get more clients without increasing a single dollar in your marketing by ensuring that you are converting more of your traffic into leads. And the way you do that is by having a good landing page, or a high converting landing page. So when your landing page is converting at a good conversion rate, you are not increasing your spend, and you're still bringing in the same amount of leads, or doubling it, or tripling it. All right, so that's how important it is to have a high converting landing page. So I just wanted to share a quick conversion rate benchmarks with you guys, especially this is for the legal industry here. And so if your website or your landing page is only getting a 2% conversion rate, that is considered a very low conversion rate, and you're probably not, you're probably not profiting much from your marketing campaign. Now, the average conversion rate for websites, landing pages, is about 10%. And a very good conversion rate, someone that knows how to put together a high converting landing page, you're looking at anywhere from 40% and above. So if you do the math, that is a huge increase in conversion rate percentages. And if you're able to get anywhere near 40%, even if you're at 20, 30, 40%, you're making that much more money by turning leads into clients, guys. All this traffic's turning into leads, and all you gotta do is turn these leads into new paying clients who are also red hot leads, guys. So that's just this is just some statistics for you guys. Super excited when it comes to numbers, because we are definitely in the very high good conversion rates, because we just worked with so many attorneys, and we know what converts and what doesn't. All right, so what have we done? So we've learned about why, one of the reasons why Google Ads campaigns fail is because they don't have a good landing page. And I just want to throw in there, Google, just because, yes, Google ad campaigns can produce you a lot of money, gets you a lot of new clients for you to start growing your business, but not everyone who runs Google ad campaigns knows what they're doing, and so that's why they fail. So second reason why is horrible ads with a low click-through rate. And so here is an example of a good ad versus a bad ad. A good ad could instantly double your leads because you're going to have a higher click-through rate. So as you can see here, if we're looking at two different ads here, we're probably more likely to click on this first ad here, just because number one, it just takes, like I said, it takes up more real estate. It has much more information there. It has their phone number here. It has the location. It has their services and what they do. Clearly what they do. It has a call to action, contact us, call now for a free consultation. And this ad is definitely going to get a much higher click-through rate compared to this ad right over here. So, and then the last, let's go back real quick. So I just wanted to say that if your ad is getting a higher click-through rate, that means you're getting a lot more leads, and Google is actually going to reward you for having a high click-through rate by decreasing your cost per click. So that's how you're going to be able to double, triple your leads by, with the same amount of money that you're already spending, and you're just going to be able to make that much more money just by having a good ad copy and having it set up right. So the last reason to why most Google ad campaigns fail is just bad campaign setup. And that's usually not the case because it's really not that hard to put together a Google ad campaign. However, most PPC managers typically just set up the campaign. This is the easiest part. You probably done it yourself and whatnot. But here's the thing, out of 5 PPC managers, not one of them ever mentioned about a landing page, and they weren't good at writing ad copy. These people are they just know how to run Google ads. They know how to put the campaign together, and they know how to turn it on, which is something you could do. And you're probably hiring these managers for, I don't know, $200-$300 a month, maybe $400 a month, for them to set it up and manage it for you. But that's also why you're not getting results. So, like I said, a high converting Google ad, you're getting high click-through rate. This can also instantly double your leads. And the great thing about it is that when you have a high click-through rate, like I already said, your cost per click goes down dramatically because Google is going to reward you for having high converting ads. So if you're able to double your click-through rate, not only are you getting twice as many potential leads, you're also paying a lot less per click. All right. So here's some real results and strategy. This was for a smaller law firm in Seattle. He was a criminal attorney, and he invested a total of $1,343.06 if we added all of this up. And from that, he was able to get 8 new leads from this. And Google isn't always accurate with how many conversions it got because it doesn't count how many other phone calls that it was able to receive. So Google is not always accurate with how many conversions, but let's just stick with 8. So let's just say that this attorney invested that much and they got 8 new leads out of it. So with 8 new leads, let's just say this attorney had a 50% closing rate, and each new case was an average of $2,500. That means this attorney would have gotten $10,000 in new cases. Subtract that by the initial investment here, he would have gone back he would have made $8,656.94 in profit. That is a 644% return on investment just by making this small initial investment into Google Ads. So, I mean, if you know what you're doing, if you have someone that put this campaign the right way together for you, it's pretty much a betting machine. You put $1 in and you're making about $6 back. And that's how, my clients has been able to grow their law firms, and they have continuously been investing more and more money each month into marketing with me. And we just, like I said, happy clients, happy agency, and it all works for everybody. So, and here's another case study here. This was for a personal injury attorney. He had multiple law offices throughout a very competitive city. As you can see, he invested over $153,000 into online advertising. And so the beauty of Google Ads is that we're able to focus on what is profitable and get rid of things that are unprofitable. So for example, here's a list of keywords here. And as you can see, the keywords that didn't provide any leads for us, we turned them off. So the ones that are grayed out are turned off, and then we just go ahead and we focus on the ones that are profitable, the keywords and the ads that are giving us the most leads, the most clients from our ad campaign. So as you can see here, we paused these keywords and then we left these ones on. This keyword got 9 new leads, this one got 9 new leads, this one got 8 new leads. So we're able to just focus on what's working and turn off what's not working. And here, it's hard to read, I'll read it to you. This was an email from one of my clients. He was an attorney. He had reached out to me, and I just thought it was funny, and I wanted to share it with you because maybe you have the same problems as well. So if you have a law firm, you might have the same problem. So I'm just going to read this part to you. The problem is we as a firm are fully convinced that everybody out there in your world sucks at their job. We are currently working with a group who were just salespeople. We are ending our contract with them, giving them 30 days, but we may just as well be done completely. And we need someone that is ambitious and knowledgeable, because we will keep coming back for monthly. We will keep coming back monthly for business. We just need to feel like we have someone that knows how this PPC and AdWords work, because a company we are paying significant sums of money to a month have no clue. And so they're still a client today. I actually have a video testimonial of their experience working with me that I'll share towards the end of this training. But I just thought that was funny, and maybe you guys are having the same problem as well. They were actually paying an SEO company for months and got very little to no results. They definitely weren't profitable, and I just thought that this email was funny, and I wanted to share with you guys, and maybe you guys could relate a little bit. So here is another case study that I have for you. This was a criminal family lawyer here. We spent, let's see, almost $12,000. And yeah, so let's keep moving on here. So that's the case study. So $11,612, excuse me, 78 cents invested in within 30 days. This case study or this campaign produced 102 new leads, and let's just say that this attorney was only at a 30% closing rate. So 31 new clients off of this initial investment. All right. So at 30 new one clients, let's just say the average case value was $2,000. That's $62,000 for your business. Subtract that by the initial investment. This attorney would have made $50,000, $387 in profit off of this little initial investment, guys. Like, it feels good to provide businesses a real value. This is what I'm passionate about. I love helping businesses grow. And so when we break down numbers like this, you can see a big smile on my face. So at a 40% closing rate, it would have been $69,987 in profit. 50% closing rate, this attorney would have made $90,387 in profit. And if you are a super closer, at 60%, you would have made $110,787 in profit off of this little small initial investment into your Google campaign. And all you need is someone that knows what they're doing. All right, so measurable results. So if you're running Google ads, you're going to be able to log into your account anytime to track your return investment down to the penny, so that you have a real and measurable results, and you'll always know your exact cost per lead. You'll be able to track all leads that are coming from your Google ads, because every single landing page that we set up for you has a tracking number on them. So you're going to know where your leads are coming from exactly. You're going to know the exact cost per lead, everything that you're spending down to the penny. So you can always stay on top of your campaign and know whether you're being profitable or not. And so here is a video testimonial of the client of mine that wrote that email that I shared with you earlier. I don't think you can play the video through here, so I'm going to play it from right here. So let's go ahead and listen to his testimonial.
We practice in the area of criminal law and divorce. We've had some prior marketing experiences with some other companies, and we have been completely unhappy with every other company that we have used. Our practice opened in January of 2019, and we started with a couple of pay-per-click companies that would get us thousands of impressions, and we would get clicks, no calls, and we'd get just enough number of clicks to burn our spend for the day, and we never received any clicks. Jordan had reached out to us, and we had ultimately retained him to do our pay-per-click marketing for us. And our experience with him has been absolutely phenomenal. We did have some concerns going into it with him, just not so much with what he was doing, but with our prior experiences. Almost immediately, the prior experiences that we had were erased from our memory, because our phone, after about approximately a week or so, our phone was just ringing off the hook. We received calls immediately initially, but as time has gone on, it's continued to improve, and the calls just continue to come in. We were very surprised by that to begin with, just based on our past experience, and we've been extremely happy with Jordan and his company, and his team has been amazing to work with. He's been amazing to work with. Every time we reach out to them, they are immediately responsive to us, and they have always considered the concerns that we've had and have always responded to whatever concerns we've had. So we would recommend Jordan and his company without hesitation, and we look forward to continue working with him in the future.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that video testimonial. And then I just have another testimonial from another attorney that I want to share with you guys here. I practice criminal defense in both state and federal courts in California. I started my private practice in 2008. Although a majority of my clients were coming from referrals, colleagues, and former clients, I try to grow my practice through online marketing. I was constantly receiving calls and emails from so-called legal marketing specialists who were promising to make a winning website and generate 10 to 15 new clients a week. I trusted them in the beginning and invested a lot of money into online marketing. While I would be getting the promised phone calls, the calls would never become clients. Some of them were irrelevant calls, some out of state calls, some out of my practice area calls, and etc. Over the years, I became very disappointed in legal marketing specialists and stopped responding to their calls or emails. When Jordan reached out to me on LinkedIn, I noticed something different in his approach. He sounded genuine and I wanted to listen to what he had to offer. For the past 11 years, this was the first time I did not regret investing in online marketing. What surprised me was the fact that I was actually getting calls from actual people who were in fact looking for legal representation and who were ready to retain. Another satisfying aspect of working with Jordan's team is the straightforwardness and punctuality. They leave no questions unanswered, which again makes them different from other legal marketing specialists. Absolutely, yes. I would highly recommend JLE Media and his team to run other attorneys' Google ads. Thank you for being honest. Thank you for being so honest and real. And I really appreciate that testimony as well. So if you're interested in learning more, if you do have a law firm, small or big, and you happen to come across this training, across this video, thank you for watching it all the way through, and you would like to start generating high quality leads within the next week, then feel free to reach out. Probably the best way to reach out is to join my private Facebook group, and you can send me a message from there. The link is going to be in the description below. Just go ahead and click it. It's a private Facebook group. Join it, and then you can send me a message, and we can potentially work together. For those who has been following my journey, my YouTube channel, if you are a digital marketer, beginner or expert, and you would like to learn more about how I was able to grow my digital marketing agency in just less than 12 months to be able to work from anywhere, join my private Facebook group as well. The link is in the description below. I have lots of free resources in my pinned post, so that's probably the first post that you're going to see. It's ready for download. You can use all that free resource to help grow your agency. So I really appreciate you guys sticking through this free training with me. If you are a law firm, hopefully you can take some of the training and apply it yourself. If you would like to work with me, join the private Facebook group and just feel free to reach out. It's a really cool private Facebook group that I put together. If you are a new digital marketer, if you've been following me, if you want to learn how to grow your own agency, also hit the link in the description below. Other than that, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, follow the journey. I'm here to share my knowledge, pass my experience, my mistakes back to you guys so that you can grow your own agency. All right, but until then, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.